helping you with the pension credit calculator. You may have just found out about pension credit, how it can top up your income if you have reached state pension age, and how you could also get additional financial help, such as help with energy bills and a free TV license if you are over 75. You may now want to know how much you might get. This video will give you a step-by-step walkthrough of how to use the online pension credit calculator, which works out if you are eligible and gives you an estimate of what you could be entitled to. Preparing to use the calculator. You can find the pension credit calculator by typing www.gov.uk/pension-credit-calculator in your internet browser. To use the calculator, first you should gather the following information for you and your partner if you have one. Details of earnings, benefits, and pensions. Details of savings and investments. The information you put into the calculator cannot be used to identify you, will never be used for anything else, and is not stored after you have finished using it. Now let's get started. There are 5 sections in the calculator which you need to complete for you and your partner if you have one. The About You section, which asks for details such as your date of birth and the area you live in. The Housing Costs section, which asks about any housing costs that you may have. The Your Benefits section, which asks you about any other benefits you may be receiving. The Your Income section, which asks you for information about pensions and employment income if you have any. And the Your Savings section, which asks you to provide details about any savings or capital you might have. After you have completed these sections, you will be given a summary of your answers so that you can check them. You will then receive an estimate of what you could be entitled to. Now let's start with the About You section using a fictional example. Example 1 is Jackie. She selects her gender, and she selects the area that she lives in. She is not registered blind, so selects No. And Jackie lives alone. She selects that she lives in a house, which she owns outright. She then selects that she does not own any other property other than the home she lives in. Jackie clicks Continue so that she can move to the next page, but she has forgotten to add her date of birth. The calculator does not allow Jackie to move to the next page or section until essential questions are answered. The calculator will highlight the essential questions that need to be answered before Jackie can move on. Jackie now enters her date of birth and selects Continue to go to the Housing Costs section. Because Jackie owns her property outright, Jackie does not need to complete the housing and mortgage pages, and these can be left blank as it does not apply to her. Next, she moves to the Your Benefits section. Jackie receives attendance allowance, so she clicks the Attendance Allowance checkbox. Jackie does not receive any other benefits, so these boxes can be left blank, and nobody receives carer's allowance for her, so she selects No before continuing to the Your Income section. Jackie receives the full rate of the new state pension at £241.30 per week. She also receives a personal pension of £45 per week. Jackie does not receive any income from earnings, so this section can also be left blank. Jackie types that she has savings of £22,000 and then continues to the summary, where she can check all of her answers. From the information Jackie put into the calculator, we can see on the summary page that she lives alone, receives a disability benefit, that she receives the full rate of the new state pension, receives a small personal pension, and has savings. If Jackie found that she needed to make any changes, she would need to click the Back button to amend or add any answers on any of the previous pages. Jackie is happy with the answers she has given, and so selects Continue and will no longer be able to change her answers. Taking into account all of the details Jackie has given, including income and savings, the calculator estimates that Jackie will be entitled to £13.75 pension credit per week. Remember, although Jackie will not be entitled to the full amount of pension credit, she is still able to get the other financial help that comes with it, including help with energy bills and housing costs. Now let's look at another example. We have Sajid and his partner Asiya. Like our first example with Jackie, Sajid has to complete the About You section first. He puts his date of birth, selects his gender. He is also not registered blind. Sajid selects No when asked if he lives alone. Sajid lives in rented accommodation, and he doesn't own another property. Because Sajid selected that he does not live alone, the calculator asks who he lives with. Sajid selects that he lives with a partner. The calculator will now ask for details of his partner, Asiya. Sajid puts Asiya's date of birth, her gender, and selects that she is not registered blind. Sajid now moves to the Your Benefits section. Sajid does not receive any benefits, including carer's allowance and carer's support payment. Asiya does receive benefits. Where the calculator asks for benefit details of Sajid's partner, Sajid types that she receives the middle rate care component of disability living allowance. Asiya also does not receive carer's allowance or carer support payments and has not applied for it. In the Your Income Pensions section, Sajid types that he receives £160 per week new state pension and a private pension of £90 per week. Asiya is not entitled to any state pension, so her boxes are left blank. Sajid and Asiya do not have any other earnings, so the Your Income Earnings section is left blank. In the Your Savings section, Sajid types that he has savings of £15,000. Asiya does not have any savings, so leaves her boxes blank. Sajid then moves to the Check Your Answers section. He is happy with the answers that he has given and selects Continue. Sajid finds that he and Asiya may be entitled to £103.25 per week. We hope that you now have a good understanding of how to complete the pension credit calculator. You may find that the calculator will not be able to give you an estimate due to your circumstances. In this case, please call 0800 99 1234 for further help. After using the pension credit calculator and finding out what you may be entitled to, you can apply online by searching pension credit on gov.uk, apply by telephone on 0800 99 1234, apply by text phone on 0800 169 0133. A friend or family member can call on your behalf if you prefer, but you must be with them so you can answer the security questions. Apply by post by filling out and printing the form, or phone the claim line, and they will post you an application form to fill in at home. Before you make an application, you will need the following information about you and your partner if you have one. National insurance number. Information about any income, savings, and investments you have. Information about your home, savings, and investments on the date you want to backdate your application to. You can apply at any time after you reach state pension age, and the application can be backdated by 3 months, but it can't be backdated to a time before you reach state pension age. You'll also need your bank account details. Depending on how you apply, you may also be asked for your bank or building society name, sort code, and account number. If you have any difficulties with making a claim, call the Pension Credit phone line for help on 0800 99 1234. Organisations like Age UK, Citizens Advice Bureau, or Independent Age may also be able to offer advice. Thank you for watching.